Hello, everyone. Thanks for clicking on the video. My name is Hank, and I'm one of the admissions reps for the University of Central Missouri. Today, we're going to go along and talk about a lot of things UCM, talk about degrees, we're talking a little bit about financial aid, we'll also talk about campus life. So follow me along as we learn more about UCM. The University of Central Missouri is a medium-sized university, home to over 11,000 students. Our 1,500-acre campus includes an airport as well as farms. At the University of Central Missouri, we have over 150 different degree programs, ranging from science and technology to arts and humanities. Our top 5 degree programs are education, criminal justice, nursing, aviation, and business. We even have programs for students who don't know what they want to do called open options. This allows students to figure out what they want to do so they make sure they make the right choice. UCM has a very active and engaged campus community. We have over 200 different student organizations, ranging from sororities and fraternities to special interest groups, religious groups, and cultural groups. UCM also has a bowling alley, a movie theater, as well as 17 different athletic teams on campus. So there's always something exciting going on at UCM. The University of Central Missouri costs about $18,000 a year. That's lower than most colleges in Missouri and lower than the national average as well. Don't worry, if you don't live in the state of Missouri, Kansas residents in any state that touches Missouri still gets in-state tuition. UCM offers a lot of financial aid for their students. We offer our Red and Black Scholarship based off your ACT and GPA. We have our A-plus recognition scholarship. We also have our dual credit scholarship. UCM also has the Scholarship Finder, which has over $1 million of scholarships in it just for UCM students. So tons of opportunities to earn financial aid at UCM. Interested in attending UCM but don't know what our criteria is? The ACT and GPA requirements are 2.0 to 21. But don't worry, if you have a little bit lower ACT score, it can balance out with a higher GPA. We also have our test optional criteria, to where if you have above a 2.75, then you'll get in without an ACT score. You'll also get a $1,000 Red and Black scholarship for that test optional. Looking to apply for UCM? Go to our website, ucmo.edu/apply, where you can apply today. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video and learn more about UCM. If you have any more questions or want to get in contact with me, my email is on the screen. Also, if you want to come down and set up an in-person visit or a virtual visit, we have all those options available at ucmo.edu/visit. Hope to see you soon.
Hi there, I'm Aaron Cook with Mizzou Admissions for University of Missouri in Columbia, Missouri. I am your local Kansas City Regional Admissions Representative. That means I live here in the KC metro area and support you all in your high schools throughout the entire KC metro area. I want to take a few minutes of your time today just to share a few updates and talk about what's going on our campus. We currently have more than 30,000 students at the undergraduate and graduate level. They do come from every county in the state of Missouri, plus all 50 states and more than 120 countries. And we do service the state of Missouri in 2 different populations. We are both the land-grant and the AU institution, which makes us a bit different from some other states. This allows us to teach students disciplines like journalism, business, engineering, agriculture, law, medicine, and veterinary medicine all on one campus. When you look at where our students are coming from, they're coming from all 50 states. Like I mentioned earlier, we can see that stronghold are the gold states in the middle of the country. However, we do get a lot of students from the East Coast and the West Coast, both from New York and California. So you'll definitely learn from students that are from different geographic backgrounds and where you're coming from. If you've not experienced Columbia before, we definitely encourage you to spend some time there. Students love being residents of Columbia, not just students at Mizzou. Here is an aerial of downtown, so you can see there are no skyscrapers, there's no skyline. It is the quintessential college-sized town, 120,000 people. The town embraces Mizzou, Mizzou embraces the town. When you walk through the archway of the School of Journalism, you're in downtown for a slice of Shakespeare's Pizza, or a burger at Bucci's, or my favorite lavender honey ice cream, the Sparky's ice cream downtown as well. The application process is very straightforward, including this different year for everyone. Students are still applying through our website or through the Common App. We accept them both equally. Students also send their transcript directly from their high school, and then we are requesting additional documentations. If you are applying with a test score, we do want that ACT or SAT sent to us directly. If you're applying test optional, which is a new option this year, instead of a test score, you're submitting a resume and a personal statement. Once you hit submit on your application for admission, you'll be given access to your status page, and that is where you upload your personal statement and your resume, again, if you are applying test optional. When you apply, you're applying to more than 300 degree programs, and so we want you to pick the one that's best for you. They're all direct admit. So if you know exactly what you want to do as an incoming freshman, you're more than welcome to pick that major as an incoming freshman. If not, you can pick our program called Discover and take the first 2 or 4 semesters to really explore what you like and what you don't like, and really have a good idea at the end of your sophomore year that you know you are in the major that's really going to be a good fit for you. On our campus, we have more than 600 clubs and organizations, so we really want you to get involved right away with a professional, a religious, a civilization, a political, a social club, Greek life, whatever it is, rec sports, club sports. We have it all. We want you to be involved on our campus. We do have 20 Division I sports on our campus as well in the SEC. We are pretty unique in the SEC that our students can get an all sports pass, guaranteeing them a seat at every one of our 20 sports for $150 a year. I know that sounds like a lot compared to a high school football game or volleyball match. However, when you consider my football tickets are $6.99 a piece this year, $150 for all 20 sports is an incredible deal. That's something we want to do on our campus. You're definitely going to hear our students talk about the hands-on experience, or what we call the Missouri method, and here are 4 examples. I think the most notable is the 2 gentlemen sitting at the news desk. Those are actual Mizzou students working at NBC or KOMU. We are the only university in the entire country that actually has a network affiliate on our campus. So if you're interested in broadcast journalism, that includes anchoring, live reporting, meteorology, sports, producing, editing, ad sales, anything behind the scene, you will have that opportunity freshman through senior year to deliver 6.5 hours of live television for 365 days a year as a journalism student. But again, it doesn't stop there. You can see engineering students, digital storytelling students are just a couple of examples. All 300 majors have this opportunity to participate in the Missouri method when they get to our campus. A big deadline coming up is our scholarship deadline. So outside of our automatic scholarships that are available for testing or test optional students, we want you to apply for our general and competitive scholarships that both have a deadline of December 1st. So you'll access those applications through your status page once again you have submitted your application for admission. We will award automatic awards all the way through the summer of after your senior year. So if you are trying to get a larger scholarship or get an automatic scholarship for the first time, we will let you enhance your application for admission throughout the summer of your senior year to try to achieve one of those scholarships. State of Missouri is a very easy state to become a temporary resident, so we automatically eliminate the out-of-state tuition after your freshman year if you do 5 simple things during that freshman year. So most Kansans that do not do the merit-based automatic scholarship route their freshman year will do residency during the freshman year and automatically pay in-state instead of out-of-state for sophomore, junior, senior year as well. We want you to come see campus. We are definitely open for in-person visits now. You can visit any Monday through Friday or Saturday that we're not hosting a home football game. We also have some really great options on the screen for you for virtual interactions as well. So please let us know how we can help you out. Finally, here's my contact info. That is my cell phone number. So you are more than welcome to call me or text me at 816-916-3524 after today if you have any questions. You can also email me at askaaron@missouri.edu. As always, we're here to help. Please let me know what I can do to help you out throughout your entire college search process. Thanks for joining me today. I appreciate it.
Hi, everyone. My name is Tony Gambino, and I am an admissions counselor here at Rockhurst University. I work with students from the Kansas City private schools in the state of Kansas. Mitch Nelson is our Associate Director of Freshman Admissions and works with students from the Kansas City, Missouri Public Schools and KC Scholars. We are both very excited to work with you all this year, and I wanted to go ahead and give you a short introduction of Rockhurst University. Rockhurst is a Catholic Jesuit institution, has around 3,000 students on campus. We are constantly striving to better our community by developing strong leaders, providing our students with more than 70 academic programs, and engaging in community outreach through service projects and fundraising. Service is a huge aspect of our community here at Rockhurst. Many of our students will take part in some form of service during their time here. We do not require service hours to graduate, but in 2019, our students completed 29,000 hours of community service, so it definitely is a big part. While on campus, there's over 70 different student organizations to choose from, and Rockhurst is also a part of the NCAA Division II Great Lakes Valley Conference. Rockhurst is moving into their 2nd year of being test optional as well. This means we will only look at your ACT or SAT scores if it will help boost you into a higher merit scholarship bracket. Rockhurst is also very excited to have St. Luke's College of Health Sciences joining Rockhurst as our 4th college within our university. There is a pre-nursing program that will allow students that qualify to have a direct entry spot into the nursing program after their first 2 years at Rockhurst. Rockhurst is offering on-campus visits starting September 8th, and you can sign up for those visits at our website at rockhurst.edu/visit. We have many amazing virtual events coming up where you will be able to hear about many different degree programs we have here at Rockhurst, and even have the opportunity to talk to some of our professors and ask them questions about those degrees. If you would like to attend one of these events, head over to rockhurst.edu/discoverru. If you'd like to apply to Rockhurst, I encourage you to head over to rockhurst.edu/apply. I am so excited to work with you all this year, and if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. I hope to see you soon.
Welcome to your MCC virtual visit. My name is Alexander Taylor, and I'll be leading you through your presentation today. Here at Metropolitan Community College, we are comprised of 5 different campuses, or 6 if you include our online campus, but we are all one college. Our 5 different campuses all specialize in special degree programs, such as our Blue River campus that specializes in our fire and police academies, our Maple Woods campus that specializes in veterinary and technology, our Penn Valley campus that specializes in our allied health and nursing, graphic design, and paralegal studies programs, our business and technology campus that specializes in our welding, HVAC, and lineman programs, our Longview campus that specializes in automotive technology. We also offer over 80 career and technical programs as well. We have over 120 degree programs and certificate programs that are offered, as well as high quality academic and career-oriented experiences. Along with those specialized programs, we also offer various different transfer pathways. As you can see, we have an Associates of Arts in Teaching, an Associates in Computer Science, Associates in Engineering, and Associates in Science. You can obtain any one of these associate's degrees at any one of our campuses. When transferring to a bigger school or transferring from a larger school, MCC is a part of what is known as the Core 42. So that means that your general education required classes, or your gen eds, when you attend the school, will be able to transfer freely in between college or universities that are in the state of Missouri. We also have some of those classes that can transfer to some universities in Kansas as well. When applying to MCC, make sure you send us your free application for Federal Student Aid, or your FAFSA. It's available each year, October 1st. Our school code is 002484. Make sure you complete this once per academic year, and our MCC priority filing date is spring, for spring, November 30th, for summer, May 1st, for fall, May 3rd. If you'd like to attend the spring or summer semester, you would use the 2020-2021 FAFSA or the 2018 tax info. For next fall, you'll use the 2021-2022 FAFSA, and you'll need to use your 2019 tax info. When applying to MCC, you can Google or use any web browser and search mcckc.edu and then click Apply. MCC is open enrollment school, in which means once you apply, you will automatically be accepted. But for a few of our programs, you do have to apply and be accepted into them, such as our nursing program, surgical tech program, and other programs. Once you apply to MCC, you'll send us your official transcripts. After that, you'll apply for financial aid. You'll check out our student loans, our scholarships, and our A+ benefits that are available to MCC students. After that, you'll apply for aid. Once that happens, we'll review your satisfactory academic progress requirements, and then you'll get tested and advised. You'll take what is known as the AccuPlacer test, in which you'll be able to discuss placement with admissions. Once you do that, you'll sign up for what's called a virtual new student advising enrollment session, in which you'll be able to speak with an academic advisor, financial aid advisor, and student support specialist all in one meeting. That takes you to step 4, in which you'll actually enroll and pay for those classes with your academic advisor and financial aid advisor. Your academic advisor will help you enroll in those classes that you're placed in, and your financial aid advisor will tell you about any financial aid opportunities that you may have. After that, you'll attend class. You'll attend what's called a new student orientation. You'll receive your student ID, and you'll buy your books. Thanks for attending. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach us at pv.admissions@mcckc.edu. Again, that is pv.admissions@mcckc.edu. Thank you. Have a great day.
Greetings and welcome to Park University. I'm Dr. Samaya Scott, and I'm going to be guiding you through the information about Park University today. Park University has 6 core values: accountability, civility and respect, excellence, global citizenship, inclusivity, and integrity. Park University was founded in 1875 as a 4-year private, nonprofit, co-educational liberal arts institution with degree programs that are fully accredited by the Higher Learning Commission. Park University has 3 schools, 40+ majors, and 30+ minors. We're located just 10 minutes northwest of Kansas City, Missouri. Park University boasts 16-to-1 student-to-teacher ratio. Students at Park receive personalized services such as a dedicated first-year mentor, professional success advisor, full-time faculty advisor, access to the Student Support Center, and also the Career Development Center. Park University has a robust study abroad program, participating in over 60 programs and going to over 30 countries. Park University has over 30 clubs and organizations, over 50 clubs and organizations for campus life, including 2 sororities and major specific clubs for each major that is on Park campus. Park University has 14 sports that are men and women that participate in the NAIA division. We have basketball, baseball, cross country, esports, which is co-educational, golf, soccer, track and field, men's and women's volleyball. We also have women's volleyball. And we also have some JV sports as well: baseball, basketball, soccer, and softball and volleyball for JV sports. Park University is extremely affordable. We like to say that we are a private institution with public school pricing. The average cost for tuition around the country is $32,000 a year, but at Park University, this year, in 2020 to 2021 school year, our tuition was just $13,110, and that's at 30 credits per year. The credit hours range from $427 per credit hour, plus an additional $10 for technology fee. Park University has many scholarship opportunities for students. For first-time freshmen, we offer merit-based scholarships that range from $5,000 to $500. The deadline for these scholarships for priority is November 4th. Park also has competitive freshman scholarships. The trustee scholarship is funded at the $7,500 level for students who earn a 3.7 GPA. The McAfee scholarship is a full tuition scholarship, and that's awarded for students starting at the 3.75 GPA. Our Presidential Honor Scholarship pays for full tuition, room and board, and study abroad stipend, and that's for students who are earning a 3.8 GPA or above. These scholarships are competitive, and the deadline for these scholarships is November 4th. We also offer transfer scholarships. Transfer scholarships start at the $5,000 level and range to the $500 level. So what's next for you? Step 1, apply to Park at park.edu/apply. Step 2, use the visit in all capital letters, fee waiver code to waive your application fee for visiting us today at our presentation. Number 3, submit your transcripts. And 4, submit your ACT and SAT scores. Although this year, ACT and SAT scores have been waived for scholarship application, which means that you don't have to submit these to be considered for scholarships. We still use ACT scores and SAT scores to determine what students need placement testing. So you're not required to take the ACT, but it's a good thing to send them if you have. Next, follow us on all social media. Park University has several social media accounts: Facebook/Park University, on Twitter @Park University. Also follow us on Instagram. Our admissions private account is Be a Park Pirate. And of course, you can follow the university as well on Instagram.
Hi, my name is Alex Johnson, and I'm your admissions counselor at Donnelly College. Donnelly is a small, private Catholic college located in the heart of Kansas City, Kansas. We are most known for being the most diverse college in the Midwest and the most affordable private college in Kansas and Missouri. Donnelly offers associate degrees, bachelor's degrees in business leadership and information systems, and nursing programs, including a certified nurse aide program, practical nursing program, and registered nursing program. Donnelly exists because we believe that higher education should be accessible and affordable for all students. At Donnelly, 83% of our students receive scholarship and grant aid. If you complete the FAFSA and are eligible for the full amount of the Pell Grant, you'll attend Donnelly at little or no cost. And no FAFSA, no problem. Donnelly offers institutional aid that can cover up to 50% of your tuition. With an 11-to-1 student-to-faculty ratio, your professors will know you by name. And in our warm and caring campus environment, you'll be challenged daily to become the best version of yourself. Interested in joining the Donnelly family? Complete our free application online at www.donnelly.edu. We have no GPA or ACT requirement for admission. I look forward to working with you, and go Dragons.
Hello everyone, my name is Frida Nunez. I am a student here at Donnelly College. What you see behind us is our newest academic building, and this is Lux, the Donnelly Dragon. He will be joining us to show you the academic building today. In front of me is the former academic building, which will be taken down, and there will be a green space there for us. As you see, I don't have a mask on, but we are taking COVID very serious here at Donnelly. Come on, let me show you around. When you enter Donnelly, you can check in at the welcome desk. They will help you get you wherever you need to go. They will give you directions or help you with what you need. If you plan on attending Donnelly, you will be directed to the Admissions and Student Services. There you will meet your admissions counselor as well as your academic counselor, where you will get to pick your classes. That's where the fun begins, right? As a student, when you come in, you have a lot of options. You can either go to class, go to the library, hang out in the common areas that we have here to do some homework, take a little quick nap, or you can even grab a snack at the bistro. We also have a game room that you can come into and join. There's a lot more to see here on the first floor that my friend Natasha is going to show you.
Thanks, Frida. Hi, everyone. I'm Natasha Banks. I'm a student at Donnelly currently studying business leadership. I also work on campus as a tutor. First, I want you to see the amazing Sealos Chapel, named after the Blessed Francis Xavier Sealos. We are currently working on some finishing touches of the building, including some beautiful stained glass for this space. For students, we have optional daily mass and lots of other campus ministry programs on campus. The chapel is just across from the Welcome Center near the front door. If you walk this way, you will see the library. The library is part of the Dean Lazoya Family Academic Resource Center. This new space is perfect for research, studying, or even just a quiet place to read. The other part of the Academic Resource Center is the Tutoring Center on the second floor. Inside, we offer free tutoring, supported study, and group study rooms as well. This is also home to our career services. Now, Johnny wants to show you some more of our academic spaces.
Thanks, Natasha. Hi, everyone. I'm Johnny Dro. I'm a student at Donnelly College, studying information system. Well, Donnelly College is all about a great education. So let's go check out some of the classes. Donnelly has classes in lots of different subject areas, including the arts, with both the performing arts and the visual arts. And here is our new art classroom, an amazing space to create your next masterpiece. If art isn't your thing, maybe science is. Biology, physics, and the chemistry have some of the most incredible spaces on campus. The labs have everything you need to take your STEAM career to the next level. We hope this gives you a sneak peek of what we have to offer. Thanks again for joining us on this tour, and we hope to see you soon on our campus.
Hello, my name is Bo Hubbard. I'm an admissions counselor here at Kansas City Art Institute. I'm excited to tell you a little bit more about the school and also talk to you about the application process. So let's go ahead and get started. Kansas City Art Institute is located in Kansas City, Missouri. And when we talk to students about KCAI, we always like to start by talking about Kansas City. So recently, Kansas City was voted one of the best places to live, which is a pretty general statement, right? So we like to back that up with what we think is one of the most important reasons is because Kansas City has a large art community. There are chances for artists, whether you're in school or maybe a mid-career artist, to show their work, a small gallery space or even up to the museum level. Students are able to learn from artists in the community and have a pretty seamless transition between being a student at KCAI and being a member of the Kansas City art community. KCAI is located between the Nelson Atkins Museum of Art and the Kimber Museum. I'm sure many of you have been to the Nelson before. The Nelson is a super large art museum with artwork from the beginning of art making until now. It's what we call an encyclopedic collection. The Kimber Museum is contemporary art, so usually artists that are still alive and still making artwork. Both of these museums are free, so if you are in an art history class, you could walk across the street and see something you're learning about in the Nelson, or if you're in a studio class and learning about a contemporary artist, going over to the Kimber and seeing an example of that work. So if we look at a campus map, you can see how our campus is literally sandwiched between these two major art museums. We also have a beautiful green space on campus, which is an excellent place for students to get together after class, have group activities, and even build some large-scale sculptures on campus. This is the first year that students are living in our brand new Barbara Marshall Residence Hall, which is also home to our new student union. So many of our first year students live in the residence hall, but there's also places for students of all grade levels to study in between class, as well as a brand new dining hall and coffee shop. Example of one of the rooms in the residence hall. The rooms feature suite style living, so it's 2 people to a room and you share a bathroom with 2 other people. So a lot of privacy, a lot of chances to customize this room, and really a lot of space for a college dorm room. We also just finished another construction project for new animation and illustration studios. So we converted our old living center into new studios for our illustration department, which is our largest department on campus, and our animation department, which has doubled in size in the last few years. So brand new studio spaces, new classrooms, lecture spaces, and equipment for these 2 departments. So a few things that are unique about KCAI. One is that all of our faculty are practicing artists. So you are learning from people that also make their own artwork. They have gone down this path and hopefully have connections that you can take advantage of. We also give all of our students a dedicated studio space their first year at KCAI. So you will always have a space that you can call your own to make your artwork, hang up your inspiration, leave out your materials, and continue working on pieces day after day at KCAI. The studio space changes a little bit depending on what major you decide to go into, but you will always have that space that you can call your own. We do have clubs on campus. They change every year depending on student interest. We also recommend and require internships for most of our students. So depending on what major you go into, you might be required to have an internship, but we, again, really recommend it as a great way to build your connections while you're in school. So these are an example of some of the places our students have interned at in the last few years. Hallmark, Garmin, and Sprint are all local companies, so we have a reoccurring relationship to send students to intern. At KCAI, we offer a BFA degree, which is a Bachelor's of Fine Arts. The BFA degree is 2/3 studio classes and 1/3 liberal arts classes. So there is a large chunk of studio classes in art making, but you also will be taking real serious classes. Sometimes parents are worried that you're just going to be making art all the time. And while that is the case, it is not only that. You will also be learning art history and writing and philosophy. All of our liberal arts classes revolve around art for the most part. Here's an example of our classes that we offered last year. So there's a wide variety of classes, from learning about a famous time period in art history or a writer or a musician. Our goal with the liberal arts classes is that you build your knowledge as an artist and hopefully bring that information back into your studio. We have 13 majors at KCAI listed on the left, as well as the option to double major in art history or creative writing. We have a few different minor opportunities. All of our students decide their major at the end of their first year. So you have an entire year in our foundation program to really figure out what you want to do. Foundation program is an amazing place for students to experiment, to build those skills that you have learned about in high school, like line and color and composition, to work two-dimensionally and three-dimensionally, working in between the two and moving back and forth, working collaboratively, learning how to work with others, and build an art community within KCAI. And again, to experiment. The piece on the left is a woodblock print, so students are learning printmaking, or maybe they're interested in learning about weaving, or photography, or painting, or sculpture, and ceramics. The foundation year gives students a chance to try out things that maybe they didn't have access to in high school. So maybe students come in thinking that they want to major in graphic design and decide that they really love ceramics now that they've had the chance to try that out. So at the end of your first year, you'll make that major decision and spend the next 3 years in that department. So how can you get here? The application. We do require a portfolio for application. Our job as admissions counselors is to help you with the application, and especially with the portfolio part. It's a little bit different than some schools, so we want to be here to make sure that you feel comfortable uploading and submitting that portfolio. Letters of recommendation and ACT scores are optional. Our primary deadline is February 1st with an early deadline of December 1st. The early action deadline lets you have your decision by the end of the year, which is the major benefit of that. Last year, we were able to give all of our students a merit scholarship to come to KCAI. So all of our students received this merit scholarship, which is a great help as part of your financial aid package to make KCAI accessible and possible for you. We do have a virtual event coming up at the end of October, which is a great way to learn more about KCAI. You'll be hearing from students, from faculty, from alumni. You are able to pick and choose the sessions that are of interest to you. But again, a great way to learn a lot of information in 1 week. So please look towards our website to schedule a counselor meeting, which we can review and talk about your portfolio and the application. On our website, there are many different virtual connect options, as well as in-person tours on a pretty limited basis. My contact information is here, so feel free to reach out and I can put you in contact with your admissions counselor, or maybe I'm your admissions counselor. We'll just have to see depending on where you live exactly. But please reach out to me, and I'd be happy to help you get started on your journey to applying for KCAI. So thanks for taking the time to listen to me, and I hope to meet some of you all pretty soon. Have a great day.
Hi there, my name is Kaylee Sundin, and I am your K-State admission representative. I graduated from K-State in December 2016 with my degree in journalism, mass communications, and a minor in leadership studies. I absolutely loved my K-State experience and was not ready to leave when I graduated, so I decided to become an admission representative, and this is now my 5th year in the role. As an admission representative, it's my job to help you navigate the college search process and just serve as your connection to the university. I'm going to give you a quick overview of K-State and share some updates as well. So a little bit about who we are. Kansas State University is a public research institution located in Manhattan, Kansas. That's about an hour 45 minutes away, which I think is a good distance from home because you're off doing your own thing, but at the same time, you're still close if you want to come back for a certain event or anything. My favorite statistic on this page is that we are #1 happiest students in the country. And this is by the Princeton Review, and this is based on students' votes. So I think that the fact that it comes from students speaks volumes. The atmosphere at K-State is just super friendly. There's lots of resources to help you be successful. Campus is pretty close-knit together. It's only 10 minutes to walk from one side to the complete opposite. And so I definitely hope you can make it to Manhattan so you can get a feel of that energy for yourself. We have about 250 majors and programs at K-State, and that's actually the most in the Big 12 Conference. So there's a little bit of everything, which for me, who did not know what I wanted to study when I was in high school, was a big relief. And we have a little bit of everything from engineering to business, architecture, health professions, liberal arts, you name it. You have the ability to really customize your degree because we have lots of options like minors and certificates and things you can add as well. 97% of our students are going to be employed or continuing their education within 6 months of graduating. So not only are students happy while they're at K-State, they're also really happy with that return on investment in their degree as well. You'll also see we have the high starting salary in the state of Kansas for college graduates. So thinking about the steps to take to become a K-State Wildcat yourself, first thing is applying. Our application for admission is open now. It's on our website, k-state.edu/apply, or we're also on the Common App. And we are technically now test optional. And that means we do not need a test score from the ACT or SAT to apply to K-State. On the right-hand side of the page, you're going to see our automatic admission requirements. This means that if you meet one of these criteria, you'll automatically be admitted. So if you have a 3.25 GPA, that can be weighted or unweighted, or 21 on the ACT or the SAT equivalent. So if you don't meet those, I still encourage you to apply to K-State because we are able to accept students who don't quite meet those credentials. And if you haven't taken the ACT yet, that's okay. You can still go ahead and apply without that. We are super scoring for admissions and scholarships this year. And so that's where from the ACT, we'll take your highest score from each section. So like math, reading, science, English, and then we'll average those out to create a super score. So we'll use that for admissions and scholarships. And the reason that December 1st is going to be the day you want to apply by is because that is our priority scholarship date. So when you apply for admission at K-State, you're automatically considered for our general university scholarships. These are going to be based on your GPA, once again, weighted or unweighted, and your test score. So while we are test optional for admission, I still encourage you to keep trying to take that ACT. For scholarships, we're going to be accepting test scores through April 30th. So if you're having difficulty taking the test, just know that we will be taking scores for scholarship consideration for quite a while. And our scholarships start at a 21 ACT and a 3.1 GPA for $4,000, and they go up from there. The general university scholarships are the first round. Second round is going to be the K-State Scholarship Network, or the KSN. This is an additional application portal that will connect you to scholarships all across K-State, including those at the academic, college, or departmental level. So you fill out one general application, and that'll help you get connected to more scholarships at K-State. You have quite a bit of time for this. This isn't due till March 15th. Definitely want you to be aware of that as well. Besides scholarships, K-Staters also pay for their education with financial aid. So the free application for federal student aid, also known as the FAFSA, is going to be how you get loans from the government, which you do pay back, grants from the government, which you don't have to pay back, and then see if you're eligible for work study. So this becomes available October 1st. It's going to use 2019 tax information, and you'll want to be sure to do this by December 1st. So December 1st for scholarships and for the FAFSA. Those are kind of the big updates that I wanted to share with you, but I want to be sure to continue the conversation as well, because I know that was brief, but we would love for you to visit campus, and we have a couple ways for you to do that right now. You can go to k-state.edu/visit to look at these options, but we have virtual visits where you can hear from an innovation rep like me and then meet with an academic area, and those are on Tuesdays and Thursdays currently. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we also have in-person visits, and those are great because you can get a feel of campus, the atmosphere, see if it feels like home, and also meet with an academic area, go on a campus tour, and there's some additional add-on opportunities as well. But I would also love to connect with you. So I'm actually regionally based in Kansas City. And so feel free to email me at any point, put my email there. And then I'm also offering one-on-one virtual appointments through Zoom or a phone call. So on calendly.com/meetarkaylee, you can pick a day and a time to connect with me. And I would love to just talk about the opportunities K-State has for you specifically and answer any questions that you may have about the college search process or K-State. I look forward to working with you the rest of the year, and go Cats!